Hey everybody! First of all, I want to give a shout out to my dear friend and coworker, Annie Murphy. She brought something to my attention today in terms of how I can make these videos. So thank you, Annie. Hopefully this ends all the technical problems that I've been having and I can keep these getting up on the site for you on a daily basis. Which is a little more helpful for you to continue your workouts. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do another full body workout. We're going to incorporate some different stuff than the first workout, which is workout 1 on my list. Today we are going to be using our mat. I have workout ball here, show you a few things with the ball in case you want to do that. And then behind me I have all of my weights. So if you want to make sure that you have all your equipment, grab a water bottle. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with our warm-up. So we're going to start with our basic neck rolls. Just roll your neck out to the right a few times. Then switch it over. Roll it to the left. Look down. Look up. Loosen up your neck. Once you feel like your neck's pretty loose, get your arms out here to the side. Let's go forward with our arms. We're going to do little arm circles. Loosen up our shoulders. Hope you guys had a good day today. Let's go backwards. All right, now we're going to take our hands, we're going to cross like this. Just move your feet apart a little bit. You're going to bend over until you feel it in your lower back. Keep your back straight. What we're doing is we're stretching out our lower back. So once you get to about 90 degrees, just pop it back up. Just do a few of these to stretch out your lower back. Okay, we're going to go into just the baby jog here. Just warm up your legs a little bit. No workout would be complete without legs in it. I'm smiling because my day is almost over once I get through this video. And Willow and I are going to watch Matilda together, so it's very exciting. All right, butt kicks. Make sure your heels are hitting your butt. You want to stretch out your hamstrings. Just keep it going. Listen to your favorite music in the background. Make sure your dog or your cat is participating in the workout with you today. I actually want to see how long Willow sits here before she decides to get active. All right, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, grab some water if you need some water, and we're going to get started. So first thing we're going to do is an incline press on the ball. So everybody get your ball, put it on your mat, and grab a lightweight if you haven't done any extensive chest work. If you have, maybe grab a medium to heavier weight. I'm going to grab some 10s. All right, sit on your ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll out like this. And this is an incline press. So you need to drop your butt to the ground so that you're getting that incline. So once you are in this position, you're going to go ahead and you're going to lift it up, and we are doing 12 reps. So ready and go. Your neck should be resting on the ball along with your head. Might have been more than 12, but that's all right. Drop your weights, then get up. Do not try to get up with your weights. You can take your weights, put them back to wherever you're stockpiling them. Leave your ball out of the way. We're going to go straight into back. Once again, I would use a little bit of a heavier weight. Still going to keep the 10. We're going to do a one-arm row. So you're going to get in a lunge position. You take your hand over here that doesn't have the weight, put it on your knee, drop this weight in front of you like that, look straight ahead, and pull back like this. Once again, you want to pinch your shoulder blade back so you feel that stretch. So we're going to go ahead and do 12 on each side. Okay, once you've hit 12, switch it to the other side. Okay, place that weight down. Okay, all right. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to work our shoulders. So once again, grab your friend the ball here, put it in your mat. I am going to grab a lighterish weight for this. Grab some 8s. We're going to do a seated shoulder press. So you're going to sit on your ball, bring your weights here, bring them up, and we're going to do 12 presses upwards. Okay, bring them down to your knees, stand up. Okay, you can move your ball out of the way. We're now going to go ahead and we are going to hit our biceps. So I guess I'll stick with the 8s. We're going to do alternating bicep curls. So just like this, and that is one set. So once you do both, that's a set. We're going to do 12 sets of these. Make sure you're squeezing your bicep when you come up. Okay, now I want you to grab a lighter weight. So I'm going to do 5s. I'm going to take my ball here, put it in the middle of the mat. We are going to do a lying tricep extension. So once again, roll yourself out on the ball. You want to be flat this time. So when you're flat, your butt is up. It's not sagging to the ground. Make it a complete tabletop with your body. Bring your arms up. You're going to drop your arms down like this, back behind your head, and punch it up to the ceiling. You want to make sure that you're feeling that in your triceps and you're not going all crazy with your weights. So we're going to go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, once again, just put your weights on the ground, stand up, roll your little ball out of the way, move your weights out of the way. Okay, don't let your ball go too far. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into legs. We're gonna do a squat. We're gonna start with a narrow squat, so your feet are gonna be closer in. I would grab a heavier weight for this. So grab my heavier weight. I'm gonna stand here. This is gonna work your IT band. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 12 of these. Okay. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is hamstrings. So grab your ball, get down on your mat, put your feet up on the top part of the ball like this. You put your hands underneath your butt cheeks. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get your bottom off the ground. You should be able to move your hand underneath your bottom, and you're gonna roll it out and pull it in. You should feel this in your hamstrings. You're gonna feel it's gonna be really tight. Just sitting here like this is taking up energy. So go ahead, roll it out 12 times. You want to be in control of the ball. You don't want the ball to be rolling off to the side. Okay? Prop yourself up. We're going to work out our calves. So you can grab a heavy weight. You're going to sit on the ball. You're going to take your weights, put them on your knees. You are going to have your feet straight, about shoulder width apart. And we're going to do heel raises. So when you go up, just don't let your heels touch the ground when you come back down. So up, up, and we're going to do 20 of these. Okay, put these weights back. All right, it's everyone's favorite time. Ab time, yes. Abs are a little bit harder when you have a ball involved. So we are going to start with our first ab exercise. A little different than workout one. This time, the ab exercises that we do, we are going to do them in each of our 3 sets. So the first one we're going to do is simply a basic crunch on the ball. So you're going to roll yourself out mid-shoulder blade, I would say. Put your hands behind your head, interlock your hands. Once again, try to keep your elbows out of your line of vision, and you're going to pull yourself up, and you really want to squeeze this part of your stomach when you come up. So you need to proactively squeeze and then go back down, and we're going to do 15 of these. Okay, once you're done, just roll off the ball, turn yourself around. We're now going to do leg raises, but we are going to be raising the ball. So, flat on your back. You want to get the ball kind of in between, like where your ankles and your calves are. Get your hands underneath your butt cheeks. Once you have the ball securely locked in there, we're going to lift it up, and we're going to do 15 of these. If you can't do 15, that's okay. If you get to a point where you're like, I can't lift that ball anymore, drop the ball and just do leg raises without the ball. When you go back down, don't let the ball touch the ground, because that's going to be resting it, and you don't want to rest. You want to have a continuous tension in your abs when you're doing this. All right, one more. Okay, grab your ball, put your feet down, take your ball, put it on your mat, tabletop on top of your ball like this. We're now going to do side crunches with our ball. So once again, hands behind your head, and you're going to take your elbow and bring it to your opposite knee. So 1 and 2, and that is 1, because you've got 2 sides. So go ahead and do 15 of these. Okay, once you're done, kick the ball out to the side. Just put your feet out, your hands above your head, and just stretch it out for a second. Get a good stretch. And then roll yourself up. Grab a quick drink of water, and then we're going to go into our second set. Okay. All right, so we're starting back again with chest. Once again, we're going to be using the ball. I want you to grab a lightweight because we're going to do flies on the ball. So you're going to want to grab a lighter weight. I'm only going to grab 5s. Just sit on my ball. You're going to roll out. Once again, you want your butt dipping to the ground so you're getting that angle. So I'm going to roll it out. Drop down like this. Rest my neck and head on the ball. Bring my arms straight above me like this. And you're going to extend all the way out in control of your weights and bring them back up. If the weights are too heavy, then please put them down and grab another weight. Or if you just want to be in this position and stretch out your arms with no weight, that's fine as well. Okay, once you get to 12, bring your weights in, drop them to the ground, get up. Get your ball out of the way. Put your weights back. Okay, the next move we're going to do, we did it in workout 1, and that is a reverse 2-arm row. So this is a back exercise. So maybe pick up a little bit heavier weight, working your back. So I'm going to stand sideways so you can clearly see. So reverse, your hands are reversed like this. In this position, straight back, bring your arms back like this, pinch your back. So we're going to do 12 of these. Okay, lay down. Okay, we're going to go straight in the shoulders. We're going to do an upright row. Grab my eights again. Okay, bring it straight up and straight down. So we're going to go ahead with 12 reps. Okay. We're now going to work our triceps. We're going to go straight down to the mat. We're going to do floor dips. So everybody down, feet flat on the ground. Put your arms behind you. You're going to lift yourself up like this, and you're going to lower with your arms like this and up. So we're going to do 12 of these. Okay, you sit down. All right, step it up. We're going to go straight into biceps. So we're going to use the ball. You roll the ball back to the center of your mat and grab a weight. You're going to sit on the ball. You only need one weight because we're only going to do one arm at a time. This is a seated concentration curl. So hand without the weight goes on the knee, hand with the weight, tuck your elbow right here into your leg, and you're going to apply pressure against that. So you're going to, when you curl it up, you'll feel your muscle tighten here, but you've got it braced against your leg to kind of hold it. So we're going to do 12 on each side. Make sure you really squeeze the weight when you come up. Okay, drop it, switch sides, pick it back up. Okay, put that weight down. Next we're going to do leg, so maybe pick up a heavier weight. We're going to do this with a ball, so kind of get the ball, middle of the mat. This is a one-leg squat. So I'm going to take my knee, my left knee, hand without the weight, kind of put it on the ball. What you're going to do is you're going to squat down, and then you'll put some pressure into the ball, but you'll be working this leg. So we're going to do 12 reps on each side. Kind of feels a little weird at first. Okay, the weight in the other hand. Move the ball over. Put your knee on this, that, and then we're going to we're going to switch. Okay, roll the ball away. We're going to go straight into hamstrings. So we're going to do stiff-legged hamstring stretch. I do have a heavier weight on this one. So you're going to go all the way down to your ankles and all the way up. Squeeze your butt, move your pelvis forward. Try to keep your head kind of straight when you're going down. So go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, we're going to put your weight down for a second. We're going to do our calves. Once again, we're going to use the ball. I'm going to grab my heavier weight. Bring it over, have a seat on your ball. So last time we had our feet straight. This time we're going to turn our toes out, facing out. All these different directions are working different parts of your calf muscle. So put this on your knee and up and do 20 of these. Okay, you can put your weight away. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to do the same 3 ab exercises. Starting with our crunch on the ball. So roll it out, keep your hands behind your head, and crunch it up. You're working the upper part of your abs in this exercise, so you should feel it rolling up and down when you're doing this. Okay. Actually, I had 3 more. Sorry, guys. Okay. The ground. Now we're going to do our leg lifts with the ball. Kind of quickly get into position. Move your dog's paw off the mat so you get space. And bring it up. Okay, grab your ball, put it down, put your legs on top of it. And we are immediately going to go into our alternating Twist. All right, move your ball to the side. Stretch it out. Rub out your abs if you need to. Roll yourself up. You just finished set 2. Get some water. Okay, grab your ball. We're going to now do a flat press. So grab your weights, get to your ball. You're going to roll out to a flat back, tabletop. Keep your butt up in the air like this. So flat. You're going to do a flat press. So that means up and down. You're working a different part of your chest muscle when you're here versus when you're here. So that's the point of us now raising our butt up into the air. So with that being said, everybody get started. Okay, put your weights on the floor. Sit up. We're still going to stay on the ball. I want you to grab a lighter weight, especially if you've never done this before. I'm gonna demonstrate with a 5 here. What we're doing now is called a pullover. So this is going to work our back. So go ahead and roll it out. You're going to grab the weight like this, flat back, and a pullover is you're going to bring it all the way back like this and bring it up. You are going to feel this in your back. If this hurts you, then you need to drop the weight or get rid of it altogether. So let's go ahead and do 12 of these. I had never done this before, and I actually like it because I feel like it's a pretty decent stretch. Once you're able to do heavier weight, you really will feel this in your lats the next day. Okay, once again, when you're done, put the weight on the ground, then get up. You can roll your ball out of the way. We're going on the shoulders. So we're going to do a 2-arm front raise. So grab your lighter weights. Get on your mat. And get right into it. Keep the tension in the weight, so don't drop it down in between sets. Keep that tension there. You can go ahead and put them down for a second. Real quick, shake out your arms for a second. We're going to go right into triceps, and we're going to do 2-arm tricep kick back. So go ahead and grab your weight. Get in the middle of your mat or floor. I'm standing on my mat because if I get on the floor, you're not going to be able to see me. So that's why I'm doing this. And take it back. You really want to be in control of that when you bring it forward. You can't control it. You need to get a lighter weight. Okay? So go ahead and shake that out for a second. Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to grab the ball and we're going to work our biceps. We are going to do a seated hammer curl. So grab whatever weight you would like for this and go over to your ball, sit on it. And so for hammer curl, your arms are going to start down here by the side of the ball, and you're going to bring them up to your shoulders, and you're going to squeeze when you get to the top. So pretty basic movement. So we're going to go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, stand up. Bring your weight over there. Move your ball out of the way. We're now going to do a wide-legged squat. So this time toes out. When you go down, you're working the inner parts of your legs with this one. So grab a little bit of a bigger weight here. And then when I go down, the weights just kind of slowly slide down with it. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. And you want to sit low in your squat. So we'll go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, you put your weight down. We're going to do a one-legged hamstring stretch. So grab probably a little bit of a heavier weight on your mat, and one leg forward, other leg back like this. The weight's going to travel down your leg. You're going to roll it up. You're going to keep your head straight and your back straight, and you're going to do 12 on each side. Okay, switch it up. bring it all the way up. We're going to do our last calf exercise. You're going to need your ball. So put your ball in the middle of your mat and grab your heavier weight. You're going to sit on your ball. And this time, we're going to point our toes in, facing one another. So point your toes in, get your weights up here, and then push out for 20 of these. Okay, you can go ahead and put your weights away over here. And we are going straight back into our ab set. Get on your ball, roll it out, go straight into it. You guys know what you're doing, so you don't need to wait for me. Get into it. Okay, quickly transition to your leg lift. The faster you transition, the more you're working yourself because you're not taking any kind of break. Does help with abs. I've discovered, even though it's hard. Okay, and then let's do our twist. Go straight into them. Okay, stretch it out, kick your ball aside, roll it up, and grab some water. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to do our pairs of 6 exercises. We'll do basically a building exercise and a shaping exercise for each body part. Okay, so first we're going to do chest. So the 2 exercises that we're going to do is we are going to do the incline chest press. So that's the one where our butt is lower to the ground. We're going to do a basic press. And then we are going to move the ball out of the way and get on the floor and do a crossover. So I will show you that right before we switch into that. So for all of these, you can either use a lighter weight, or the first exercise you can use a heavier weight and then switch to a lighter weight. It just depends on where you are right now at this point in the workout. I'm going to use a heavier weight for the press and then a lighter weight for the crossover. So I'm going to get on my ball. I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to go ahead and press it up for 12. Okay, I'm going to put these weights down on the ground. I'm going to slowly get up. I'm going to grab my light weights, and then I'm going to move this ball out of the way. I'm going to go down here, flat back, feet on the ground flat, arms like this in front of me. A crossover is when you take the weights like this, and then you cross them over like that. So that's a crossover, so just go ahead and do 12 of these. You want to make sure you're in control of this weight. You can see how I'm very slowly moving this. The weight is not too heavy for me to do this. Make sure that you are not using weight that is too heavy. Okay, and when you are done, put the weight on the ground, then you can sit up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is our back. So we're going to do a bent over deadlift, and then we're going to do the fly. So once again, I'll probably use my heavy and my lightweight for this. So for the deadlift, you are going basically straight up and down. So down and up with it. Keep your head straight, look forward, and go ahead and do 12 of these, and then we'll switch over to the fly. Okay, put this weight down. Grab your lightweight. Shoulder width here. Weights here. Bring them back, pinch your back. 12 of these. Okay, put the weight down. Okay, you can go ahead and shake that out. Next thing we're going to do is our shoulders. So we're going to do clean press, and then we're just going to do front raises. For both of these, I probably will just use a lighter weight. Sensitive about my shoulders, don't like lifting heavy weight with my shoulders. So I'm going to start here, bring it up and press, bring it back down. So we're going to go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, and now we're going to transition right into front arm raises. So when you're ready, go ahead and raise it up. Okay, let me put that down. All right. Let's see here. Next, we're going to do our triceps and our biceps. So we're going to do a one-arm tricep extension overhead, and then we're going to do bicep curls. So, you can grab a lightweight. So one-arm tricep extension overhead, drop it down. You feel it through here. So we're going to push this out 12 on each side, and then we will transition into a bicep curl. Try to get back farther so you guys can see this. Maybe you can't. Maybe you come forward. There we go. You've done 12 on that side. Switch it up. Okay, now grab your other weight. We're going to go straight into the bicep curl. All right, pull it up, bring it down. Okay. We're now going to hit our legs. Normally, would have us do lunges and a hamstring curl. This knee's not feeling so hot for me, so I'm not going to do lunges because I know that that puts too much stress on my knee. So I'm going to just do a plie squat. So I'm going to actually grab a medium weight, and you can do lunges if you want to. You can do any form of squat. We're really just trying to get 2 leg exercises in here real quick. So I'm going to do my plie squat, and we're going to go ahead and do 12 of these. Okay, and put one weight down. Make your way to your mat. We're going to do a lying hamstring curl. So take the weight, put it between your feet. Make sure it's secure. And make your way down like this. Do a test run, pull it up right here and kind of shake it around, make sure it doesn't fall. And then you can bring it all the way up and do 12 of these. Make sure you squeeze at the top. Bring it down slowly. Squeeze, bring it down. If you're going to do this, you might as well get the most out of it. Okay, on your last set, gently let the weight come out between your feet. Get up. Roll it out of the way. We're going to do 2 ab exercises. We're going to do butterfly crunch. And then we're going to do a plank. So we're going to Get down here, make a pretty butterfly, put our feet together like this. Make your legs look like wings, like this. Come back down on your mat. Hands behind your head, elbows out of line of vision, and roll it up. This is working the upper part of your abs. So just want to roll it up on a 15 count for this one. Okay, once you're done, sit it up. All right, guys, our last exercise is going to be a plank. I was going to do a different ab exercise and make everybody do 50 push-ups, but I'm going to be nice today, and we're just going to finish with a plank. So try to hold the plank as long as you can. You've got two options. You can, actually really have three options. You can do it like this, where you're on your knees, like this, holding it, or you can come up like this, hold it this way, or you can be down here and hold it like this. So you have three options for how to do that. So do whatever works for you. I'm going to do down on my elbows and just hold it for a little bit, and then we will do a quick warm-up, and you can go back to enjoying your day or your evening or whatever time you're watching this video. So everyone hold it up. Try to tuck your pelvis up and under, if that makes any sense. You will feel it in your lower abs the minute you do that. So it's kind of a good check as if you're doing it or not. You will feel a change if you shift your pelvis forward. Try to keep a straight back. I can't see what I'm doing. Hopefully I look straight. Willow, wake up. Dog is not participating at all like usual. That's all right. Sometimes she likes to bother me doing this. Willow. Hey, come see Mama. Come here. Come on. You gotta get up. Come here. You wanna help me out? Nope, no help. Hi. Yeah. Oh. You can also shift around. You can bring your knee up like this. You can raise your leg if you need it to be harder. Once you're done, drop your knees. Immediately come back into a child's pose like this. So you're going to stretch out your arms, and you can crawl over to the right, stretch, hold that for a second. You can go back into the middle, or you can crawl over to the other side. This is stretching out your shoulders and your back. It's a nice stretch. So once you're done with that, come right here into a tabletop position. And you are going to punch your back in like this. This is called cat and cow for all the yoga people out there. And then Halloween cat. So arch your back up like this. Back down in cow. Back up in cat. Do this a few more times, however much you need to stretch out your back. Once you're done, kind of come to the center of your mat. Get your feet out to the sides. And you're going to just stretch it forward. You stretch out this whole inner area, which we worked with our legs. And when you're ready, you can walk it over to the right side. Maybe get a little more of a stretch on this side. Back to the center. Walk it on over to the left side. Stretch that out a little bit. And come back to the center. We're going to go flat on our back. And you're going to take your right leg, cross it in front of your left leg to tabletop, and just push your leg backwards. Take your hands, weave them up into here. Either hold the back of here or hold here, however flexible you are. And you can do a steady pull forward to stretch out the back side of this leg, get that hamstring that we worked out. Right, and you can switch that. Switch to the other side. One side is probably going to be a little tighter than the other, so you might want to hold that stretch on that side a little bit longer. All right, and then once you're done with that, just stretch it out. Stretch your full stretch right here. Just roll it up. Slowly get back to your feet. Woo! And then just a really quick tricep stretch. Switch sides. All right, and shake it out. Okay, so I really hope that this video was better than the last one, and I'll continually try to improve this and keep the stuff coming more consistently so you guys can mix and match the workouts you want to do. Find a favorite. If there's just certain moves from these you like, you can build your own workout. It's just to try and help you guys out. So thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.